Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a critical question that's been making waves among analysts, military strategists, and even defense insiders. Is the US military overrating its high-tech weapons? While the American armed forces are often hailed as the most technologically advanced in the world, the question isn't whether they have impressive gadgets, it's whether those gadgets are as effective in real combat scenarios as they appear in presentations, military expos, and promotional videos. On the surface, the US military's exterior image is sleek, intimidating, and futuristic. Whether it's the stealthy curves of the F-35 Lightning II, the towering might of aircraft carriers, or the precision of hypersonic missile prototypes, America's military gear is designed to send a strong message: dominance. But this polished exterior sometimes hides serious challenges beneath the surface. Complex designs often mean increased maintenance needs, higher operating costs, and systems that don't always perform flawlessly under unpredictable battlefield conditions. A weapon may look unbeatable in a demo but can falter in a prolonged, real-world fight where mud, heat, cold, and electronic warfare all come into play. Inside this machinery, the interior, is where the complexity really lives. Sophisticated avionics, intricate targeting systems, and next-generation sensors promise unmatched battlefield awareness. Yet, complexity is a double-edged sword. The more advanced the tech, the more vulnerable it becomes to glitches, cyber attacks, and simple mechanical wear and tear. In some cases, operators spend more time troubleshooting and running diagnostics than they do actually deploying these systems in missions. For all the sleek design and futuristic capabilities, there's a real question about whether these interiors are over-engineered for practical battlefield use. When it comes to performance, the US military has a mixed record. Some systems deliver exactly as promised, such as certain precision-guided munitions and long-range reconnaissance drones. But others have seen repeated delays, ballooning costs, and underwhelming results when tested under realistic conditions. Take the F-35 program, for example. It's one of the most expensive military projects in history, boasting unmatched stealth and versatility. Yet, it's faced criticism for being slower, less maneuverable, and more prone to software bugs than expected. High-tech weapons are also often designed with specific threat scenarios in mind, which can become outdated as enemy tactics evolve. A weapon optimized for one kind of conflict might be far less effective in another. Safety features are another area where hype sometimes overshadows reality. In theory, advanced safety systems are meant to protect both operators and civilians, with precision targeting that minimizes collateral damage. However, in real-world situations, these systems can still fail due to human error, faulty data, or unexpected battlefield variables. The reliance on automation, while reducing some risks, can introduce new dangers if the technology malfunctions or if operators become over-reliant on machine decision-making. There's also the cybersecurity factor. What happens if a high-tech weapon is hacked or jammed mid-operation? Safety in modern warfare isn't just about armor and shields anymore, it's about protecting digital systems from invisible enemies. The unique selling points of US high-tech weapons are undeniable: stealth technology that makes aircraft nearly invisible to radar, networked battle management systems that link units across air, land, sea, and space, and artificial intelligence capabilities that can process battlefield data in seconds. These innovations give the US an edge that very few countries can match. But the question remains, does this edge hold up in prolonged, large-scale conflicts against equally tech-savvy adversaries? In a world where China, Russia, and even smaller nations are developing countermeasures, the unique advantages of US weapons might not be unique for long. The price is where the debate really heats up. The US spends more on its military than the next several nations combined, and much of that budget goes into developing, maintaining, and upgrading high-tech systems. A single F-35 can cost around $80 million, not including maintenance and lifetime operational expenses. Aircraft carriers cost billions, and next-generation nuclear submarines are even more expensive. Critics argue that this obsession with expensive, high-tech systems can drain resources from more practical investments, such as troop training, logistics, or cheaper, more reliable weapons that have been tested in real combat. Proponents counter that in modern warfare, technological superiority is worth every penny because it can prevent wars from even starting by deterring adversaries. In conclusion, the U.S. military's high-tech weapons are a double-edged sword. They project power, inspire awe, and in many cases, truly deliver remarkable capabilities. But the tendency to overrate them, both in terms of performance and strategic value, can be dangerous. If decision-makers believe their technology is unbeatable, they may underestimate their opponents or fail to prepare for scenarios where the tech falters. The future of warfare will not be decided by the flashiest equipment alone, but by a combination of reliability, adaptability, and realistic assessment of strengths and weaknesses. The U.S. military's challenge is to ensure its high-tech arsenal isn't just impressive on paper, but also battle-tested, adaptable, and resilient against the rapidly changing realities of modern conflict.